It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.
Boxing King Media in association with Boxer, delighted to be joined by Hamzah Sheeraz. Hamzah, as always, looking well dressed. Always probably the most well-dressed person at press conferences.
Yeah, no, I've kind of set that precedent now. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's expecting me to dress up. I'd much rather turn up in a tracksuit and just chill. But no, alhamdulillah, it's all good. A massive shout out to my tailor, Kabiru Abu of Savile Row. Massive thanks to him.
How things been over the States?
Yeah, no, alhamdulillah, everything's good. All praise to Allah, everything's been good. All thanks to Allah as well. Like I said, I can't complain. Camp's been brilliant. And alhamdulillah, we're here now. We're here now and ready to go.
Speaking to Dev earlier, and I was talking about, fighters make sacrifice, but you've gone way and beyond. You take yourself completely out of your comfort zone, out of UK, out of London, completely into America. But then, not just that, but then that also comes with a lot of financial costs as well. How have you managed to do that at such a young age?
Do you know what it is? I've been lucky to have a good financial backing from a select group in the UAE who allow me to go out to America and make it happen. But at the same time, you know what it's like being a South Asian. We're very, very, very tight with our families. And in the sport I'm in, they don't really understand what it entails to get to the top. And these are the sacrifices that need to be made. Getting away from your family, getting away from the food, getting away from all the nice things. And I make up for the time after the fights, but yeah, it's one of them things that has to be done, and it kind of gives you the extra edge and the extra motivation when you get in on there and fight night. Like, listen, you made this massive sacrifice. Let's make it happen now. Fight night.
Seeing Liam today, he looks like he's bang up for it. I know he's very experienced, but he's still quite young in age, only early 30s. So he could potentially have a lot left inside him. But from the interaction you've had with him, did you take anything away?
Not really. You can tell he's up for it, but when is he not up for it? He's one of them fighters who's always up for it. And yeah, I just got to respect that, take it into consideration, and be smart. Be smart. It's all good being the tough guy, but at the end of the day, it's the smart guy who always ends up winning.
Would you say it's fair to say that this is kind of the first big step to see where you are right now?
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Like I was saying earlier, it comes a point in your career where you need to take fights like this, where people start oohing and ahhing and they don't know, can he take a punch, whatnot. All questions will be answered Saturday night, inshallah.
Obviously, articles come out, quotes have been coming out about yourself, talking about other potential fights down the line. Chris Eubank Jr. won, Liam Smith. Do you feel like if you can put a real beating, a good performance on Liam Williams on Saturday, that those names could potentially be next?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, I don't want to overlook it. Everyone's asking me about these big names and whatnot. Like I said, inshallah, I'll win Saturday night, I win in good fashion. Endless opportunities. The doors are open and there's endless opportunities there, and opportunities that could change my financial future as well. So listen, there's a lot depending on Saturday night.
You put a lot of pressure on yourself. Obviously, you got a lot of friends, family fly over from States, from the Middle East, etc. You said it up there yourself. It's for them as well. I don't want to let them down. He says you've made a mistake choosing him.
Yeah. Listen, I think every opponent thinks they're a mistake. No one's going to come just to lie down and think, oh yeah, here, take the win. It's never the case. But that's good. It just shows that, listen, when I do get the job done, inshallah, there will be no, I had this in camp, I had that in camp. It was 100% fit mentally and physically in Williams that I beat.
Have there been talks about this matchroom? Yeah. Frank Warren card and yourself being on there, potentially in Saudi Arabia? Yeah,
there's been loads, and I've been asked loads of questions. 100% I'd love to be on it, but it all depends on Saturday night. I've got to win Saturday night, and then we can talk about that then.
I know your last interview with Boxing King, we spoke about how your beard was flourishing. Mate, it's even bigger, and I think you got some oil on it as well today.
Yeah. For the cameras, you see the light shining on it. No, it's good, man. Like I said in my interview earlier, it's just I met some good brothers from LA, and they've really opened my eyes to Islam and deepened my knowledge of it as well. So alhamdulillah, I'm blessed.
Finally, I've got to ask you, obviously, I know you mentioned about South Asians, and it's important that you represent them and other fighters. Yesterday we found out that AZIM is now mandated to fight Dalton Smith. Are these the kind of fights that we have to jump in and take to assess where you are in your career?
For sure. Listen, if I was part of Adam's team, I'd take the fight. I believe he wins it. I believe he wins it very comfortably as well. And it's one of them fights. I understand, not on his behalf, but on the public's behalf, there's risks that are, it's a 50-50 ooh and ah. But listen, if he takes that fight, and when he gets the job done, it's not a matter of if, when he gets the job done, it's just, it'll be literally the takeover of South Asian boxing in the sport of boxing, inshallah.
Hamzah, appreciate your time as always. All the best on Saturday night, and we'll catch up with you after the show.
Have a good one, yeah?
Thank you.
Fear. Most people are governed by their habits, their fears, and their opinions of others.